Welcome everyone, and thanks for being here. This is Anchorman standing in for your friend Godfather. Sounds like he pulled a bender this weekend, and he asked me to step in while he works his way through the bail bondsman. So while he is away, we are going to have a little fun with a Canyon Clash esports style.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We are reporting live from Canyon Clash in 1166. Today's matchup is our very own Bug versus two unknown jabronis named BOA and IIM. Our team is at a bit of a disadvantage considering the festivities and Kama Sutra practice earlier this week. But that's another story for later. Let's check on Dimitri in the Bug locker room as they prepare for today's battle.
Thank you, Anchorman. We are officially less than 2 minutes away from starting. Can you feel the excitement in the air? The team captain provided some thoughtful insights and was treated with such respect. This truly shows a well-honed team.
What should we expect in today's fight, Dimitri?
From the looks of it, Bug will have to split to the east and south. Godfather and a small group should go one way, and the larger group should head the other. I believe we should expect Bug to try to choke center until they have full intel on these two unknown adversaries.
You are 100%. Choking off the center will be the key to the fight today. I cannot wait to see how the team performs and handles the unexpected. Here we go, final countdown.
Get your spectral sock out, nerds. This gonna get good.
Wow, the team shot out to the races. Godfather is joined by Ox, the Midwest slinger, Macaron, the sexy K-pop star, Luna, the silent strategist, and a mess more in the scrum. Look at the leapfrog to gain more territory.
What a great start. Luna and Ox have also been assigned as Legion commanders. Not only will they be managing their 3 marches, but also the entire squad's fuel. I'm getting goosebumps as all 3 teams are moving in the similar pattern. We may very well see them all fighting on 2 boundaries each.
This is something we do not see from Godfather very often. He is keeping all 3 marches together as opposed to using their size to help hold back both teams. Perhaps he is playing it safe since Bug doesn't have their usual intel on these teams.
Anchorman, perhaps he has great confidence in his team. Bug has grown surprisingly fast since their transfer. Whatever the reason, it appears to be working. Bug has reached their side boundary first and will look to press on the purple team quickly.
All 3 teams are about to collide at the same time.
No, they're folding into the center like the pincers on a giant crab. Look at Bug filling into the center and just poking at the enemy.
So far, so good, but all will be told when the fighting begins. To quote the best, most feared heavyweight boxer of all time, Mike Tyson. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. Question is, who's punching harder today? Bug now making their move to the center.
Such textbook work. They still have options, but taking that center this early is just crazy. They will have to defend both their main fuel and point-yielding buildings and fending off the enemy at the lower point buildings next to the center. Nix, Macaron, and Godfather are making their move. Chizzy is moving in as well. He may leap over to put some real pressure on the purple team. There it is, just as we thought. Godfather setting a foothold, and Chizzy, Macaron, and Nix moving to control the territory quicker.
So great to see this team work. Many of them have been playing together for over a year.
Has it been a year already?
I know, right? Time flies when you are kicking ass.
As Godfather breaks 20 kills in the game, the purple team presses back from the south side. That is a good move to allow for territory to be taken back in parallel without much fighting.
Holy Mother of Mary, will you look at that? 3.7 billion power march. Looks like Godfather has been eating his spinach-laced Wheaties.
Ha ha ha! That's one man that doesn't skip leg day. We will be seeing plenty of kills coming from Godfather today. Canyon Clash has a lemming effect and makes people just parade onto their own death.
As Odin says, blood makes the grass grow. The team is moving well in position. Purple team is taking a beating and being pushed well into their own territory.
We talk about the whales quite often, as they can turn the battle quickly. However, smart teams will pack a whale into a building and prevent his or her movements. Godfather continues to observe his marches and keeps them within reach.
Purple is pretty much locked out from center now, devastating to any team's morale at this early point of the match. The red team is pushing back and has landed on the bug side of the map. What could be pushing them back?
Smells like trouble for our friends. Wait, oh wow, Godfather has deployed his third march across the map to bring aid to his comrades.
Bug is holding back the ILM alliance on the red team with Chizzy aka the Stig Godfather, Rimuru aka the Slime, Escape aka the world's sexiest man, Mandy aka Red Cross CEO. On the red team, Rico formerly known as Suave, and Baby Bell aka Little Cheese in a red wax casing.
Have no chance.
That's right, Dimitri. They have no chance at all on this one. 6 minutes left in Stage 1, and Bug is currently in the lead by 23,000 points. This could still be anyone's game.
Anyone's game for sure. Purple has a chance of gathering and using their numbers to take multiple buildings simultaneously. Red has done a decent job of holding Bug where they are, but if they focus to take center, there could be a big shift in points when entering Stage 2.
Fuel management is crucial in this event. Looks like Luna and Ox are doing a fine job of keeping this lovable whale near topped off. A conscript aka heal every now and then, plus big moves across the map can consume that fuel in a flash.
Out of his 65 kills, he has only suffered one loss. Bug is still holding that lead and making sure the path to the center is locked out of reach of the jabroni duo.
Bug continues to push deep into purple territory. They have to be mindful of a reverse lockout. That is when troops become isolated from connecting territory, preventing you from moving without having to fight. It's almost like quicksand, killing you slowly. Dream Rift ruins in a 1 vs 6 situation.
Looks laughable, Anchorman. It appears as though the purple team doesn't have anyone that can stand up to the challenge.
Perhaps they could rent a whale. I hear it's a popular option for facility fights in 1166.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no! We got to go through it!
Red team just took a beating at the Dream Rift ruins. 5 came to play, but none survived.
Super risky move here. With only 1 minute remaining in Phase 1, Bug's whale is clear across the other side of the map and now hinting at crossing over into the red territory. Having 2 of his marches that far from taking the center is something I would not dare to do.
We just saw Red leapfrog over Dream Rift Port. This is not good at all. Looks like the risk just materialized.
What could he be thinking? He has 2 marches on one side of the map and the third clear across the other side.
Welcome to Stage 2, Fortress Occupation. No surprise at Dream Rift Port, but now he is going to have to fight his way back. Wastes fuel and could have been prevented. What on earth is this man doing? He is pushing forward? This is crazier than playing Naked Twister with the Golden Girls.
I don't understand it either. Best move would have been to move back 1 spot to reconnect with the bug territory.
Nope. Looks like Godfather is going honey badger on this one, because he don't give a flying popsicle about common sense. This man is pushing deeper than Johnny Sins in summer.
Subsequently, all the territory gained in purple is being lost, and red is focusing on the boundary adjoining bug. Could this be when the battle turns?
Still pushing through and no worries to any previous ground being lost. Could he be trying to keep Red away from the center himself?
That is quite the possibility. With scoring more than 100 kills and 1 death, I wouldn't put it past the simple fact that he is doing it because he can.
Just look at the map. Red is losing ground while Purple takes some back. Could this be a conscious team effort to push Red back before Stage 3 starts?
Anchorman, I think this was a coordinated move. Godfather is now gatekeeping all far side access points. Thus, everyone is either being killed at this critical locations or finding their end against full garrisons near the center.
Holy smokes, you are right. Bravo, Bug. You guys never let us down with the great strategies. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Bug has been playing chess while we've been all playing checkers with a 4-year-old. Bug is currently in the lead by roughly 70,000 points. If this move pays off, their win is secured.
It's happening, my boy. Bug is now converging at drowning their enemies in their own blood. Such a brilliantly executed massacre is worthy of praise.
There it is. The war call has been sent and the noose will tighten around the enemies. With 14 minutes to go in Stage 2, things are looking good for our heroes. Lots of attention in this path here.
Absolutely. He will need to clear this out before Stage 3 starts.
Godfather now moving from the keep to the tower.
Red is not going to give it up so easily.
Here are the scores coming into halftime. BOA with 8 people currently present at 101,000 points. ILM lacking the Lumination with 11 people present at 175,000. Bug with 16 present in the lead with 281,000. Bug is comfortably ahead and dominating the canyon.
This is the time to be communicating with your team and making sure the strategists have the visibility of the battle map. It is really easy to get blindsided just because one did not know.
About 100K lead between the Bug and ILM and BOA. Second march moving ahead, staying right behind that main march, Dimitri. With 8 minutes left in the phase, looks like the positioning will be ideal to take control of the frozen citadel.
Bug has 8 minutes to get into position. That sounds like a lot of time, but one long battle or one death could prevent anyone from being at the citadel on time.
Godfather making his moves in a hurry like the White Rabbit in Alice in Wonderland.
I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. Ha 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 ha. Your death.
Ha 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 ha. Cracks me up. Finally, whale versus whale action. Godfather versus Val at the Emberlands. Once an enemy whale is tagged, we will see the team constantly communicate their location on the map. This type of information sharing is like ants on the attack, piling on the whale until they are locked out of the game or killed. Bug is fortunate that this whale has all 3 of their marches in this one location. Will be interesting how much strength is behind those numbers.
Godfather called Val fluffy. However, he lost his second and third marches to her. Perhaps a sense of confidence that isn't based on reality. Perhaps he sees something we cannot see due to the fog of battle.
Dimitri, for once I disagree with you. He got into that building without healing his troops. That would allow him to test that whale and take a strategic loss, allowing him to free up all of his marches and position them to take the most important citadel.
Oh, for crying out loud, Anchorman, whales are not That's smart.
And yet, there is Bug's main march waiting at the Ember Gate. That will either block or take the Citadel. I think this spells the end for the red team, Dimitri.
I believe you are right, Anchorman. There goes the second march to cover the entry point. What a brilliant set of moves. Love watching Bug play. It is where nerd meets beast with a side of fun and mischief.
Jolt, Mandy, and Escape come in to tie up that whale. Right now, Bug's #1 priority is to take that Citadel.
Phase 3 opened up and Bug just descended upon the Citadel.
Perfectly executed Stage 3, boosting Bug's score by 200k over ILM. From here on out, we will either see a consistent defense in the Citadel or a fanning effect into the enemy territory to take the fortresses.
Taking fortresses at this time means a higher fuel creation rate, more points, and controlling key choke points on the map.
Purple territory looks like the annex of Puerto Rico right now. While the red territory pushed in towards the center, there is little chance they can retake it. I will assume Bug is going for the fortress holds and maximizing those points.
249 kills with 5 losses must be a record most intimidating to any opponent. Regardless of that fact, BOA has turned into lemmings and continue to jump into the lion's mouth. There they go again. Do they think results will be different this time?
Let's check out this face-off. Val loses her second march to Godfather's main march. Godfather's rally still over 3 billion in power. Now facing each other's mains, looks like Val is putting in a valiant effort for nothing but hurt pride.
Just under 14 minutes left on the clock, and Bug is demolishing ILM with well over 150,000 points. BOA appears to have packed up and left the battle in a distant third place.
Bug has Val, the red whale tracked with a homing missile named Godfather. Val is desperately trying to gain traction, but Godfather is putting an end to that every step of the way. Here we see him even saying so to the squad. BOA has truly embraced the lemming strategy well. ILM is at a loss and just tossing bodies at whatever building they can.
There goes ILM, Link and Val against Godfather and no dice. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Just go home. There is loss number 6 out of 294 battles. Tough breaks, GF. So terrible. Ha 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 ha, I'm just kidding. We believe in Godfather.
That we do, Dimitri. Bug is a beacon in the Whiteout Survival community. Many amazing names appear in Bug's roster, some of which we are having the pleasure to see today. They are the total package. With 7 minutes left in the match and a guaranteed win already in the bag, we see the more traditional spread of marches, taking positions across the map, setting up camp where the strongest players are most likely to attack.
GF communicating the red whale location, keeping the team aware of the situation.
Now, there's 30 of yous and one of me's. I ain't got time to learn all your little fucking names. But when I ask you a question, I want that fucking question answered. You understand me? And what you're learning here fucking stays in here, little cocksuckers. All right? Capiche? Good. Who's hungry?
Final stretch of the match. Bug in first place, ILM in second, and BOA in third. Bug is now just hunting for personal points. Great teamwork, great fuel management, surprising strategy today.
Textbook match today, Anchorman. Just look at how much territory Bug has in control. They are relentlessly abusing their opponents.
Wow! 3 minutes left and no signs of anyone letting up. This is commendable for the other teams, but must be taking a hit on their morale.
There was no hope for them. Once that pincher clamped down on the Citadel, it was over. Godfather is sitting on 328 wins, 7 losses, and 1 assist. Hot damn.
2 minutes left! To everyone watching, a note from our sponsors. This episode brought to you by Godfather's Wallet. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that stuff that allows and motivates us to make more videos. Thank you for being with us and your continued support. And there you have it. Another Bug win with almost triple the points of second place. Well done, team. Thank you for being with us during this most amazing esports Canyon Clash. I'm your host, Anchorman, with special guest Dimitri commentating on the play-by-play.
Thanks for having me today, Anchorman. Congratulations to the Bug team today.
This is what victory feels like. Yeah!